I'm in Hollywood. This was a 500-yard tour. This morning we got in early. This is going to be a hotel. And look, right by a fire station. I wonder how much money, how much rent that's going to be each month. I don't know what they're building over there, but we probably going to get a part of that too, adjacent to the work site over here. This big boom pump is about to pump like about 100 gallons of pump wash, all the stuff that's inside of these hoses, and they're gonna put it in my truck so their hoses won't get hard, full of cement, and then I'm gonna take it back to the plant and dispose of it properly. So, my peoples, the reason why I work so hard is because I'm paying for my freedom. My wife's a real estate agent, and we're into income properties. And we're out here buying them. If you have 3 and 4 units, you get 15-year loans on it, and you have good credit, the rents out here are very high. If us as a people would invest in these triplex, fourplexes out here and get like 3 to 5 in a lifetime. Remember, a 1-bedroom in Los Angeles is almost two grand a month, or $2 grand a month, depending where you're at. Now, if you have 4 of them, you count that monthly once you pay off the 15-year loan. I think that's about 10 grand, almost, roughly. Remember, you're not always going to have a 1-bedroom. You're going to have 2 and 3 bedrooms in the units. So, it goes up. But one thing I'm noticing, us as a people, the more and more I research, is that we as the Aboriginal American Indian, we were really bickering and fighting amongst each other a lot. And I thought it was over resources a lot of time, but it was over women. Yeah. We have to really, 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 really get together and stop fighting. Even fighting amongst who knows the most. Who knows the most? Who cares who knows the most? People that always know, I usually run away from, because if you always know, you're not going to learn no more. We have to keep learning. So we got to admit sometime, I didn't know that. Instead of always trying to be right. Because the people out there that was always trying to be right, and I'm not talking about our well-read leaders that we have out here. I'm talking about just other people having opinions. And I'm always trying to get wisdom from them. But they're always debating, and they're always right. I can't get no wisdom from you, because I don't know if you've researched something, and then when you researched it wrong, your ego gets in the way. And so that's messing me up, because I only have 24 hours in a day, and I only have so much time to learn, and I'm learning off you guys. And if your ego's getting in the way, you're messing up my wisdom, our wisdom as a people. So we have to stop trying to be the wisest, and we need to become a team. That's why Asians are so strong. They become a team. We have to learn that as a people. Who cares if it's a brother that gets all the women, and more than you? that shouldn't bother us. It's how efficient the woman is that we get. It's not the numbers. You know, monogamy and polygamy. You know, I also learned in polygamy back in the days, you know, if a chief had like 7 to 10 wives and it was only, you know, a tribe of 300, eventually people don't move far from each other and incest started to happen. And when incest happens, people get dumbed down. Their seeds get retarded. So maybe monogamy is the right way. I could be wrong. I'm learning. But, you know, certain books I'm reading and certain situations that took place in the Americas, it's pretty interesting. Monogamy. Also, my people, back on the real estate thing, we have to get a piece of this. Businesses, clothing lines, let's say apps, you know, all this stuff. People could be like, I don't really care. I don't need that. People need shelter. It will always make money for you and your family. Imagine if you had 5 to 10 income properties and you leave this planet and your children benefit from that. Their whole lifestyle is subsidized. They won't ever have to depend on anyone. This is how we as the Aboriginal American Indian can get out of harm's way. And by paperwork also, yes. But by owning property, remember, people don't see who you are. They'll never know who you are if you're LLC'd and other ways of going about it. And you're just making money, or your children are making money. We have to sacrifice. Your children making money, and they could be doing other things that benefit this planet. Our planet. We were everywhere, but especially here in the Americas. So, my peoples, I love you. Our peoples that are touched, I'm sorry, I stay away from you. I don't hate you, but you're dangerous. Due to ego and other things. It can even be incest, you know, and you're just a little special. I stay away. I'm trying to do the best that I can, and I fall short a lot. I'm far from perfect. I'm always learning. There's always someone that's, you know, humbling me. And I love it because it makes me more wise. Remember, you have to be dumb before you become the whiz. Wisdom. So, my peoples, keep your heads up. Yes, it's hard out here, but when I was in the Navy, I saw that it was harder overseas in other countries. I have to admit it. Even below us in Central and South America. That's why I feel we need to travel more. So we could kind of be like, well, damn, we do have it better, even though they're killing us over here, it's wrong and all that, but they're, you know, it's pros and cons to everything. And I hate it when I see our people get murdered. Oh, it almost makes me want to cry, man. Because we're the most accepting people on this planet. We accept other ethnicities more than we accept our own a lot of times. I went to school with kids like that, you know, brothers and sisters like that, and they mixing and all that. And they don't understand that when we mix, we're making the other ethnicity stronger. And we're becoming weaker and weaker because they're growing in numbers. They don't even understand it. That's why all these commercials got these mixed, because they understand that we could get breeded out and it causes more confusion. It's not that mixed children are bad or they're better than us or they look better than us. It's just the fact of us surviving as an ethnicity, as a people. It becomes more confusing. That's why I wouldn't. You could do whatever you want. I'll never mix my seed. I'll always be with an Aboriginal copper tone system. Always. Anyway, my peoples, keep enlightening me. Keep enlightening us. Keep your heads up. And we're going to keep walking up this mountain, and we're going to make it. All right, my peoples. Peace.